Packing up your life on land and leaving on a boat is built on dreams stored on the shelves of the mind. All the ways it's going to be wonderful. You forgot to remind yourself you're not a fortune teller. So here we were in our first anchorage, struck down. It was as if we were Job and that darn devil testing us to see if we would curse the name of destiny itself. But what are you going to do? Just pick yourself up and take the next step. This is our story. We spent the last 3 years fixing our sailboat MAKARA and preparing to leave on an extended adventure before age and illness could make it impossible. Together, we will explore the coastline, relax on the beach, and enjoy the beauty of nature at sea, and work through the challenges, joy, and wonder of an unknown journey. Keep getting this anchor alarm. I had it set pretty short at 100 feet, and it went off, so I increased it to 120. It went off. I put it at 200 and I'm just watching it just drift around. And let's see, we used to be like all right in here. So I gotta figure out what's going on. Can't imagine the anchor's not set. Or if it's just that all that wind was blowing us, stretching everything out. It looked like we're in a relative position to everybody else, as we were yesterday, but we are spinning around right now. All right, let's well, it certainly seems okay. Keep an eye on it. All right, this is probably round 10. These Honda generators are good, but they like to they sat around a long time with fuel in them, and they just started running really bad. They'll never always run. One of them was almost having to run on choke full all the time. So I did my research, and it says that the jets are plugged. So I pulled them apart and cleared out the jets, put them back together, and this one actually ran pretty good for a little while, for one day, and then it will run for a while, and then all of a sudden it just dies. And the only thing that can be is fuel. You know, there's no other real cause I can see that would cause it to just die out. I think it's being starved for fuel. You know, I tried opening the cap to see if it was that. Well, it's not that. And then so the only thing I can figure at this point is there was something in the fuel and it replugged the jets, which I'll clean the jets out again, or there's a plug in the fuel line somewhere so that it eventually just kind of stops the flow of fuel, and the engine dies because it has some fuel, and then it eventually goes through that. So anyway, I'll figure that out. And then this one I haven't been able to get started, and I need this one to run so that I can run them in tandem. And this one's really weird because I can't tell if it's looking like it might be getting too much fuel, like the float isn't lifting. So I might have to take it apart, take the carburetor completely out of that one, and see if I can test the float and see if that's happening. But that's what we're doing. All right, here goes. Position. So I just pull the carburetor apart, check the fuel flow. And that one is running pretty good now. I did the same thing with it. Started up. This one, ever since I started messing with it, I haven't been able to get it started back up. And I don't know why. But here we go. Let's try. Still no luck. Checked the spark plugs before. That was fine. Fuel flow going in was good. She's stronger than the other one. I don't think it's getting vacuumed off by the cap, but crack the cap open and see. I never did get that generator fixed, and it would take until Cabo San Lucas for me to fix it. We'd been in Turtle Bay for about a week, most of which we'd been sick. And we'd met some really great people and had a little bit of fun there with one of the locals. But it was time to get moving and get down to Magdalena Bay on our way around to the Sea of Cortez.
Interesting how bare the land is.
Yes, it is. Where the land is and that people live here. It's tricky. Alright. I gotta go down and check my handiwork. To the hole. Right. One headlamp. Woo! It's rolly today. Alright. Keep getting this radiator fluid and flowing out of the header tank. Can't quite figure out why it's not running hot enough. It's not at boiling temp or anything, so maybe it's just I overfilled it a little bit. So I had to rig an expansion tank because I have a feeling it wasn't going to work the way it was before. So I'll take a look at it real quick. little bit, which it shouldn't be. And I don't fully know why. But I'll keep working on it. After a day and a half, we entered Bahia Magdalena, making our way over to Man of War Cove and the town of Porto Magdalena. We'd been here 10 years ago, and we could see changes occurring in this small, sleepy fishing town with its new houses and new businesses. For us, this would be a short stop, and after a few days, a few walks on the beach, we picked up our anchor in pursuit of getting to Cabo San Lucas and the turning point to the Sea of Cortez. Mag Bay. It's nice to be in calm water.
Yes. Different than I remember it, but.
And it's warm. A few more houses. I remember all this here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we walked from over there and kind of wandered up through there. Yeah. It's also where I think it started to, like, this is where it really started warming up down here. Another beautiful morning here in Porto Magdalena and Magdalena Bay. We're going to be here another, I think we have to leave probably in the middle of the night. Saturday night, we'll try to arrive in Cabo Monday for a resupply. It's a nice place. You can get to shore easy, walk around, quaint little town. Nothing really here. Flat anchorage. Emily's out doing her morning exercises there. Guessing she's getting ready to meditate. Yep. Get a little work done today.
We arrived at Cabo San Lucas in the early morning, 30 hours after leaving Bahia Magdalena. It seemed like a turning point both geographically and, more important, for us as cruisers. Up till this point, we had been fighting within ourselves, trying to unwrap the years prior. We had endured the loss of our four-legged son, Wilson, who had meant the world to us, renovations on our house, and numerous work challenges, all focused on a chance at this new life of sailing. Almost magically, seeing the cliffs of Land's End was breaking the spell of the past. We were beginning to see a new way of living in the future. If you'd like to support us in making videos like this and help us along on our journey, you can go to patreon.com/sailingmakara and become a patron. There you'll find many options to support us at very low cost or as generous as you'd like to be. We appreciate any help and look forward to bringing you more content like this in the future.